Welcome, everybody, to your Friday Drive-By. This is where Christian reads the Encyclopedia Britannica from 1992 backwards to forward.
Today's episode, tea.
I thought we were going to talk about animals in the jungle. No, we're going to answer your questions. The phone number is 8333-ASK-SDR. SDR stands for Service Drive Revolution. Let's go to today's question.
Hi, this is Peter from Houston, Texas. Love the guy's show. Got a question. I know you say, everyone says it's controlled chaos. It's just chaos. And I'm trying to figure out a way to have less chaos. The assistant shop foreman, we have 43 technicians. I also run a training team where I've got 6 guys under me I'm training. And where the chaos comes in is you can't really plan a day, or I feel like I can't plan my day, because we've got cars that are holdovers waiting on, parts to come in, approvals, things like that, and then waiters are coming in and promise times are coming in while I'm trying to train and then help 30 other some-odd technicians while I'm training my guys. Do you have any recommendations of ways I can better manage my time, make sure the waiters get done, make sure the customers are happy, our CSI is up, and I can train my guys? Love the show. Thank you so much for taking my question.
Help Peter out a little bit, Christian, and tell him, what is my favorite thing to do in Houston?
Go to the Rothko Chapel.
Correct.
Peter.
You are correct.
Every once in a while. I don't always get those questions right, which is terrible. But, Peter, I think that I can answer your question by telling you a story. So a fish walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "What can I get you?" And the fish goes, "Water."
So the fish doesn't flop into a bar, walks.
No, but it definitely needs water.
Yeah, that's great.
So I hope that helps.
Peter. This is a simple question to answer, but not a simple thing to fix.
Yeah, Peter already knows the right answer.
Yeah. So what happens, Peter, is when you have a system that doesn't work, you're in the position you're in the middle of it. You're just treating symptoms all day. You're treating the outcome of a broken system. So you have to go upstream and control the faucet. Like, if the faucet is wide open and there's water going everywhere and the bathtub's overfilling, and you're like, well, how can I plug this water? It's like, no, you got to fix the faucet, right? So, you have to create a system that the waiters are processed in an efficient, timely manner. But it goes all the way back to how many waiters do we schedule an hour? Who are they for? How do we process them? How do they get into the shop? When those things aren't well thought out or they're not working, that's when you have chaos. And so, I would highly recommend that you get in our coaching program, get whoever you're working for, get your managers, get in touch with us, info@Chris Collins Inc. The process for scheduling and making an appointment, the process for how customers are taken in and written up that we implement makes the shop more efficient. Like, it just gets worse. It doesn't get better from where you're at. And you can't really, you can only play whack-a-mole for so long before you just start losing. Exactly. In a training team, that's a full-time, 6, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I don't know that I would, I don't know that I'd be doing that.
I love that he said the thing about the controlled chaos is still chaos. That's the right attitude to have. And I think that, to your point, what you're saying is that how do you train when you're trying to do all that stuff? The punchline is no. But the scary thing I think that happens most of the time is that what happens in these cases is that, one, we're we're taking in cars, we're shuffling through them, and then when you're doing too many cars and you don't have enough people to do them, or you're making people upset, then your RO value goes down. And then somebody looks at a financial statement, it's like, oh my God, we're losing money. We need more traffic. And then all of a sudden you double your problems and make it even worse. And at the end of the day, I think that accepting that there is no requirement that a dealership has to be chaotic is the only way to fix this.
Yeah, and I don't know. So let's hypothetically say those 6 trainees, and I'm back to the system. They're all hourly trying to learn whatever. I would start with 2 trainees and give them to a veteran tech and have him vested in them. But as a shop foreman, that's six green. Like, we do this in the drive too, where like, hey, we hired 3 baristas, then we're gonna make them advisors. It's like one at a time. I would pay more for a veteran advisor that knows what they're doing than 3. I would rather overpay for vets that know how to write ROs, take care of the techs and all that, than having 3 of them, because then the efficiency downstream to the techs is maddening also. So I think there's a lot of things that I hear in that just the system is up. You're biting off more than you can chew, and you got to set it up different.
And it's 100% avoidable.
Yeah, but it's you got to get your manager and everybody on the same page, which we can help you do.
100%. Yeah, that's
because from your position. Well, and also you're a future service manager, so let's learn it now. Get in our program now and learn it, because you'll be jump starting your career where you'll just know where the levers are. Right now, you're guessing.
Yeah, one of the best pieces of advice you ever gave me. You only have time
Don't eat yellow snow.
Well, you told me that too, but you only have time for one project at a time.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think that I was on the verge. I had hired one barista that was green and new to the thing, and I was thinking about hiring another one. You're like, you might want to hold that thought.
Get some vets. Same thing with techs. Like, why are you training 6? Go pay for some good techs. Yeah. Recruit some good techs.
They'd be better off being in a school learning as opposed to 6 people on your drive watching
one
your
or
chaos.
2.
Because then they perceive that that's what the industry's like.
Also, the cost of labor on that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
They're too inefficient. Yeah. It doesn't. You need to. We got to be making money too. Now, I'm assuming a lot of things, Peter. So I don't know all of those details, but I'm trying to cover everything in the attempt to provide some value for you. But that would be our thoughts on it. Thanks for the question, man. We'll send you some swag, and let's get on the phone and see if we can help you with some coaching, because we can fix those systems for you, and it'll jumpstart your career too. So thanks. Hope everybody has a good weekend, and we'll see you next time on Service Drive Revolution. Thanks for watching this week's Drive By. I hope we gave you something to think about over the weekend. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.